Podcast only be in English? No. What's your mother tongue? Folks, can I know in the chat box what's your mother tongue? Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Gujarati, Marathi, Marathi, Kannada, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, Urdu, Punjabi, right? Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, right? Folks, what if I tell you you can create podcast in your own mother tongue? Will that be awesome? Will that be awesome? Right? So let's try to create podcast, right? So what I'll do, I'll just click on this, right? I'll just click on this audio overview button. Now here, folks, you can select whatever language that you want. You can select Hindi, Bangla, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, any language that you want, right? Any language that you want, right? So here you can select that language, and once you select that language, you can tell exactly, right? So here you will tell what your agenda is. Why? What do you need to listen in this podcast, right? So I want to do fundamental analysis of Reliance. Create me a 20-minute podcast which will cover all the necessary points about Reliance. Right? So I'll hit generate. So folks, now it will create a podcast for me. Right? It will create a podcast for me. Not only that, folks, who feels like creating slide decks is that one of the most painful tasks. And when you use tools like Gamma or some other generic tools that you see on Reels, the output that you get is not professional. Who feels that? Who feels that? Whatever output that you get out of AI generated slides is not that great. You can present it in front of your management, right? Me. That problem also I'm going to solve. How you are going to solve that? Just upload the recording of the meeting. Just upload the recording of meeting in the tool. Upload all the relevant documents that you have for the PPT, right? And after that, click on this slide deck button, right? Just click on this slide deck button, and here you can give the agenda. Here you can give the agenda, right? So I'll select detailed deck, and in languages you can select all the languages which I just mentioned, and here I can exactly describe, right? So I want to present this tomorrow to my boss, and I want to present the fundamental analysis of Reliance. I am working as an analyst in a big mutual fund, right? So I just gave a context. I uploaded all the documents, and now I'll click on hit on generate, and it will create the exact slide deck for me. Who is absolutely mind blown. I'll show you the output. It will take some time. I have already generated it, right? It will take some time, right? But folks, now I'll show you how does it look like, right? So I just show you the podcast, right? Who is ready for the podcast? So let's see the podcast. Okay.
Imagine for a second that a single corporate entity.
So folks, not only that, who is absolutely my own? It has created podcast out of it. And not only that, I can be guest in this podcast and I can ask questions, right? I can ask questions.
Imagine for a second that a single corporate entity dictates the speed of the internet. Hey there, want to share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so I'm analyst in a mutual fund. I want to know about Reliance. What can you tell me about Reliance? Mm, I'll just give this permission. So I'm analyst in Reliance. So I'm an analyst and I want to know everything about Reliance. We are thinking about investing in the stock.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Welcome aboard.
Having an analyst changes our focus just a little
Absolutely. We were just about to dive in.
because you're asking the key question.
What are the hard numbers that back up the big vision?
Exactly. Since you're focused
Folks,
on
who is
investing,
absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Right? Who is absolutely mind blown? I joined the podcast and I asked the question. So whatever knowledge I need, I can ask it just like a human being, and it is going to answer me about everything. Right? What is 1161? I think there was some mispronunciation or some lag. So I didn't say 1161, right? So folks, I can ask any question that I want in my mother tongue, right? I can speak in my mother tongue. It will understand. It will give you all the answers. It will create podcast out of your boring documents. And not only that, you can ask any question that you want. It will answer all the questions, right? This was about the podcast, right? Podcast about any document that you want. Now let's see. Now let's see the presentation, right? Let's see the presentation. You guys tell me if it is professional or not, right? So folks, I just start this presentation. So we created this presentation out of Reliance, and we created this in 2 minutes, right? We created this in 2 minutes. Okay, folks, are you mind blown? Are you absolutely mind blown by seeing quality of this presentation? Are you absolutely mind blown? Drop in MB in the chat box, biggest MB in the chat box if you're absolutely mind blown by seeing the quality of this presentation, right? MB, right? And the best part, this is absolutely free, right? Can I edit this? Absolutely, my dear friend, you can edit this as well, right? This is the kind of presentation you can present in front of your management. not by some like, I saw a lot of reels like they say like this, use this tool, use that tool, but I use them, but you can't present it in front of your management. You won't be like giving good impression. This I personally use. I personally use for presenting anything, right? I upload all the documents and it creates me presentation, right? How to edit this? I just simply click on like revise, and here I can tell it what I want, what changes I want, and it will change it for me. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown, right? MB, right? Not only that, folks, not only that, I can click on video overview. I can create whatever video overview I want in whatever format I want, right? I can exactly give it a topic and it can create a video overview for me as well. I'll just show you what kind of video it can create for you, right? So just see, from a boring document, you'll be creating YouTube style video from a boring document. Let's play the video and let's see how amazing this
When
is.
you look at Reliance Industries, the traditional offshore oil rigs only represent one facet of the company. Behind that legacy infrastructure, the business is transitioning toward digital data streams and solar arrays. In Q3 of fiscal year 2026, Reliance
Who is absolutely mind blown? It created me entire video. It created entire video. Can I download this? Absolutely, you can download this. Can I edit this? Absolutely, you can edit this, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Not only that, folks, not only that, folks, it will create you infographic as well, right? It will create you infographic as well. Mind map and infographic, right? So who is absolutely mind blown? Whatever document that you uploaded, you can create an infographic out of it as well, right? If you don't like it, just inform it what you want changes, what changes you want, and it will change according to you. AI will change it for you, right? And not only that, folks, not only that, right? It will also create quiz for you, right? So let's say if you are preparing for something, so just create a quiz out of it, and you can like give answers to this quiz, and you'll see like if you are prepared for tomorrow's interview or not, or tomorrow's meeting or not. Who is absolutely mind blown? Is this safe? Folk LM, who is owner of Notebook LM? Google, right? Google. So whatever tools that we are seeing here, we have made sure that every tool is safe, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown, right? Not only that, folks, you can see the mind map as well, right? You can see, you can create mind maps as well out of this, and this mind map can easily help you to do and to present like 10 in 10x way, right? Just imagine the look on your boss's face once boss sees what kind of work that you have done for the task that your boss gave you, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who feels like with just first tool, right? With just first tool, we are going to save at least 1 hour of time on daily basis. With just first tool, right? With just first tool. Yes, that's the power of generative AI. That's the power of generative AI, right? That's how you can use generative AI for saving your time. Okay, so now moving on to second stuff. So folks, when I was typing something, did you see me typing? Did you see me typing? No, 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 no. What I was doing? What I was doing? I was simply speaking to my computer, right? Would you like to know a AI tool by which you can speak and it can get Indian accent as well? As you can see, I have an Indian accent. I don't have European or I don't have US accent, right? Would you like a tool which can exactly type everything that you speak, and that also in format like formatting as well? How much time it is going to save you? How much time it is going to save you on daily basis? A lot of time, right? Alerts, absolutely, right? So folks, moving on to tool number 2, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, folks, how much will you rate Notebook LM? How much your life is going to be easier because of Notebook LM, right? Whatever profession that you're working in, presentations are sorted, consuming knowledge is sorted, right? Creating videos out of boring document. Just imagine like you got 100-pager document, really boring stuff. Instead of reading it, you are listening podcast while going through going to office, right? That's the power of just one tool, right? Now let's go on. Like now let's move on, and now let's not type a single word in your life, right? Let's not type single word in your life. So what tool am I using for typing everything? So I'll just show you the demonstration, right? The tool is called as Whisperflow, right? So just go to Whisperflow website, and once you go to Whisperflow website, you can download it for your mobile phones. You can download it for your Windows. You can download it for your Mac, right? So I have downloaded it already and I have installed it. And once you install it, you just have to create a key, right? So in my case, this is FN key, function key, right? So when I have downloaded this, and when I'll open my docs or when I open my PPT or anything, right? What I can simply do, I can simply go and open my docs, right? And I can simply hit this key and I can speak. Right. My name is Aditya. I'm absolutely passionate about teaching. Right now, I'm conducting a AI tools workshop. I hope everyone is enjoying this workshop. Right, folks. So I simply typed this. Who is absolutely mind blown? It took my name correctly and it took entire thing correctly. Right. It took entire thing correctly. Right. That's tool number 2. You should have Whisperflow installed on your PC, Mac, everywhere, so that like you can use it in a jiffy. You can use it in a jiffy, right? You don't have to. You don't have to type anymore. Typing is a thing of past, right? Typing is a thing of past. Okay. Where to download? Just simply go to Whisperflow, right? Simply go to whisperflow.ai. Here you can download it. You can use it, and you can get lots and lots of credit for free, right? You can use lots and lots of credit for free. Can I use it on phone? Absolutely. You can use it on phone as well. Okay. Absolutely. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? MB. Folks, I saw 2-3 messages. I'll tell you able to see my messages. Folks, you are asking questions. I can see some questions, right? Folks, we have lots and lots of tools planned ahead, right? We are going to give maximum value per minute in the session, right? Will it be all right with everyone if I take your questions towards the end? If I'm not reading your message, if I'm not answering your question, that does not mean I'm being rude. It just means like we have like lots and lots of tools planned, right? And lots of bonus tools planned as well, right? So I want to teach you everything. I want to give you maximum value per minute. So will it be all right with everyone, with your permission, if I take your questions toward the end? Okay. Just to clarify, right? I'm not being rude. I'm just like trying to deliver maximum value per minute. Okay. All right. Super, folks. So that's our tool number 2, where you're not going to type a single word, right? You're not going to type a single word in your life, right? In your life, do not type a single word, right? So now a lot of you like saw my ads, right? In one of my ad, I said that you can create entire application in 1 minute, right? You can create entire application in 1 minute. Did you guys see that ad? Did you folks see that ad where I told you that you can create entire application in 1 minute, or you can create entire website in 1 minute, right? Who thought like it is too much to say? Who thought like it is too much to say? For creating application or for creating website, you need to do UI UX, right? You need to do front end code, you need to do back end code, right? And you need years of experience to do that. Who feels that that's correct, right? You need years of experience to do UI UX. You need to years of experience to do front end. You need years of experience to deploy. You need years of experience to do back end, right? You need tech background. But I say, with AI, you do not need any kind of these things. You just need 1 minute. You just need 1 minute, right? Who is excited? Who is excited without having any tech background, or even with having tech background? I'll be teaching you completely UI UX, right? How to create UI, proper UI, not even AI generated image, proper UI, where you can upload it in Figma or do anything that you want. Proper front end code, proper back end code. In upcoming 10 minutes, will you be absolutely mind blown, right? People used to spend 3-4 years to learn this stuff, and I'm going to teach you that in 3 minutes. Yes. Total mind blown, right? I think you are going to use ChatGPT to create UI. No, my dear friend. I'll give you exact wireframe. Wireframe, like professional UI UX developer, right? Not the noob stuff. Real professional use case, right? So let's go ahead and try to do that, right? By the way, folks, who feels like it's impossible creating entire Figma, right? Creating Figma or creating anything, right? Who feels like it is impossible? Me, right? Okay. So let's see. Okay, folks, what's my brand? Like what's the brand that we are studying for? Right? Like what's brand delivering this AI tools class? It is BTEDx, right? I feel my website is little bit maybe like I want to make it better, right? I want to make it better. Whose design you guys really like? Which brand's design do you guys really like? Apple, Zomato, Apple, Bugatti. No, I'm talking about website and digital. Flipkart, Apple. I saw a lot of Apples, right? I saw a lot of Apple as answers, right? So let's redesign our website. So I'm going to make you a UI developer in just matter of 10 minutes, right? So for becoming a UI developer in just 10 minutes, just go to this website. It's called as Stitch, right? It's called as Stitch. Okay. Just search Stitch, and here you'll be seeing the first website, which is Stitch with Google, right? Stitch with Google. So here, what are you going to do? You'll be seeing window like this. Is Stitch absolutely free? Yes, it is absolutely free. 0 rupees. Okay. You can use Stitch for absolutely free. Okay. And where now we are on Stitch, what we are going to do, just simply give it like prompt, like you are going to give it to like any UI developer, right? Whatever context that you're going to give to UI developer, just tell all of this context to here, right? So what I'm going to do, I just paste the link of website which I want to revamp. I'll copy the link, I'll paste it over here, right? Redesign this website in the format of Apple. Okay. I just give this simple prompt, and instead of app, I need website. So I'll just click website. If I need ad, if I need app, I can click on app, and it will generate app for me, right? And I'll hit enter. Okay, folks. What did I do? I just simply took a website, or you can say like whatever website you want to replicate. Let's say you want to replicate for your healthcare client, right? If you are working in IT, and if you want to replicate for a healthcare client, just simply just see the website which is best for healthcare, right? Copy the link, paste it here, give your requirements, give the details. It is going to create entire wireframe for you. It is going to create entire UI for you, right? Who is absolutely mind-blowing. First of all, it is going to select the color palettes, right? First of all, it is going to select the color palettes like a professional, right? Is it e-commerce friendly? Absolutely. You can create anything that you want, ERP, e-commerce, or healthcare, anything that you have in your mind, you can produce it right over here. I am just giving you tools. Now, ball is in your court. You can do whatever you want, right? So, folks, you can see in the backend what it is doing right now. It is deciding the color palette, right? Right now, it is deciding the color palette. Now, right now, it is building the design system, right? It is building the design system. It will take 1-2 minutes. So, it is selecting the typography, right? It is giving the generous white space, like just like Apple, right? And it is also making sure that website has a high-end modern feel, right? Is it deployable? ABI connection, payment integration? Absolutely. Everything you are going to get exact. If you are using Figma, you are going to get Figma. If you are using any other UI tool, you can download it in UI tools as well. Whatever UI tools that you are using. Okay. So, folks, who is absolutely mind-blown? It has selected the color palette, right? It has selected the color palette. Okay. And once it has finalized the color palette, you can see right over here. Now it is generating the UI, right? Generating the UI up in the air. I have 0 years of experience as a UI developer, right? I have 0 years of experience as a UI UX developer. I have just like lots and lots of experience of English, right? I can just speak English. Even you can like give prompt in like your mother tongue, and that will work, right? Right? It is generating the screen right now. My hands are right in front of you, right? You can see what it is doing. So it has set up the design. It has found the color palette and what kind of color palette that we need, right? And now it is creating a Apple inspired website. Okay. Now let's wait for some time. Okay. Can we create mobile app? Absolutely, you can create mobile app as well. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Drop it in the chat box, right? Biggest MB in the chat box. Okay. So become a high value AI professional. So it has redesigned my website, right? It has redesigned my website like Apple's website, right? So you can see it has redesigned us as well. Folks, and it is also asking me to increase the price, right? It is asking me to not to do this workshop at 9 rupees. It's too valuable. It's saying that do it at least 1900 rupees. Right? Who is absolutely mind-blown? And this is not just AI generated stuff. You can edit it as well, folks. Not only this, you can edit it, right? I can simply modify, I can edit it, I can do whatever I want, right? Let's say I don't like this, I can simply tell that I don't like this text or I don't like this image, and it will do everything for me. Who is absolutely mind-blown? Will it generate code now? Now, everyone, now, folks, do you feel like you have become UI developer? Everyone has confidence that you became UI developer right now? Yes. UI UX ho gaya. What's remaining? What's the second step? Becoming a front-end developer, front-end and back-end. Would you like to become a front-end and back-end developer in 2 minutes? Yes. By the way, you can export this, folks. You can export this in Figma, Jules, .zip file, MCP, project brief, instant prototypes, clipboard. You can copy it to clipboard. You can do anything that you want. And let's say if you don't like design, you just simply tell it like what you didn't like, and it will change. Right? It will change just like a human being, right? So I'll just select this first option of AI Studio. I'll just select this first option of AI Studio, and I'll click on Build with AI Studio. Now Tool number 2. Now tool number 4, which is aistudio.google.com. Right? It is absolutely free tool from Google, right? And you can use it as much as you want. You do not need any kind of prior knowledge, right? So what did I do on Stitch? I like this design. If I didn't like, I'll just say that like I don't like this thing, I don't like that thing, and it will completely redesign stuff for me. Right. So now what I'll do, I'll click on export and I'll select the first option of AI Studio, and now I'm here in AI Studio. Okay. Okay. Can design be specific company standard? Absolutely. You just need to upload 2-3 design samples of your company, and it will completely redesign whatever website that you are building your company's design language. Who is absolutely mind blown? Mind blown? Absolutely right. So now I took it on AI Studio, right? Now I took it on AI Studio. So here I'm going to tell it, build me app screen like this, and build it in HTML, right? You can tell it like if you want to use another technology, if you want to use Java, you can ask it to do it in Java. If you want to use Tailwind, you can ask it to do in Tailwind. If you want to use in CSS, you can ask it to use CSS, right? Folks, now what I'm going to do, I'm just simply going to click on build, okay? And my hands again are in the air. My hands are in the air, folks, right? Are you guys able to see? Entire work is right now done by AI, right? AI is doing entire work for me. It is right now writing code for me. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown, right? By the way, folks, who thought like we are going to just learn about ChatGPT in today's workshop? Who right now itself thinks like right now workshop is already 10x paisa hustle, not only paisa hustle, 10x paisa hustle. Drop in 10x in the chat box if you already feel that this workshop is already 10x paisa hustle, right? A lot of people say that I thought like we are just going to learn ChatGPT, and we are like we have learned so many tools and we didn't even like touch base on ChatGPT, right? We learned AI Studio, we learned Stitch, we learned Notebook LM, right? Now we are going to learn more tools, right? We are going to learn more tools. And how much time do you feel, folks, how much time right now do you feel you're going to save on daily basis? By just using these tools which I taught so far, right? 2 hours, 2 hours daily, 3 to 4 hours, 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 to 3 hours, right? Folks, I already fulfilled my promise. Should I stop teaching right now? Should I stop teaching right now? If I already fulfilled my promise of saving you 2 hours of your time on daily basis, should I stop teaching right now? No, I'm just joking. I have a lot to teach, right? I'm just loving to teach, right? Right now I'm having so much fun. Okay. So folks, you can see it is creating the metadata. It is creating the CSS. It is writing code for you, right? It is writing code for you. Okay. It is writing entire code for you. Okay, you can see right over here, it is working for you. So you can see it is working. It is deciding what language to use. I didn't specify in the prompt what kind of technology I want. So it is choosing on its own, whatever best industry standard is, right? And right now it is building for us, right? Right now it is building for us. It will take you around like 2 to 3 minutes to create the entire website. And folks, it took around 1.5 minutes, right? It took around 1.5 minutes. And drop in biggest MB in the chat box. I have completely functional website in front of me, front end code, back end code, entire thing. Drop in biggest MB in the chat box. Folks, we went from creating just like the UI UX to having the entire front end code. You guys can see, I didn't lift up my finger. It wrote the entire front end code for me, right? It wrote entire back end code for me, right? If you are using some sort of cloud provider, you can mention that it will write you code in that language as well, right? No problem in that. Can we launch this website? Absolutely, you can launch, right? You just have to host this website and you can like go live with this. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Even without having any prior knowledge, right? I tell you an honest thing, right? My Dadaji, I taught him how to create website. He does not have any kind of tech background. He is not even savvy with computers, right? Even he is able to write code and he is able to like publish websites, right? That's how powerful it is. That's how powerful it is. All right. Are you guys absolutely mind blown? Are you guys absolutely mind blown? Yes. Ati, you're so full of energy. Absolutely. You guys are giving me energy. So I'm just reflecting that energy back to you, right? And I'm giving you a lot of bonus tools as well because absolutely like love the kind of energy you guys are giving me, right? Absolutely. Okay. All right, folks. All right. So now moving on to the next tool. Right? I taught you how to become a UI UX developer. I taught you how to like create entire front end code and back end code for it, right? Not only that. Let's say you created this website. Now you want to create mockups for this. Let's say you have presentation for your clients or for yourself as well. and you want to create a presentation and you want to create mockup out of this, right? So folks, would you like to know how you can create images like this, right? Yesterday I was sitting in front of pyramid with Mr. Steve Jobs. After that I was like jogging with Mr. Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I made you can see my students are getting certificate in such a cool format, right? Would you like to create something like that? Would you like to create something like that? Or would you like to create mockups for your presentation, right? So the tool which I'm going to use is called as Gemini, right? You can use ChatGPT as well. It can also do the same thing, right? No problem in that. You can use whatever you want. I use Gemini. You can use ChatGPT. I also use ChatGPT, right? It also creates realistic images. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just simply screenshot this, right? I'll just simply screenshot this. Okay. From Stitch only. Let me just screenshot it from Stitch only. Okay. So I'll just screenshot this. I'll paste it here. Right, I've screenshotted this, I've pasted it here, and I asked it to create me this image inside a laptop mockup. I want to use this mockup for my presentation tomorrow. Right, folks, my hands are right up in the air. So what did I tell it? So I want this image in laptop so that I can use it in my presentation. My presentation will look beautiful. Right. So now let's see what kind of image it can create for me. So see, in same way, I can screenshot my certificate. I can upload one of my picture and I ask me like make me Iron Man holding this certificate, right? So whenever you are going to get a certificate from like XYZ celebrity, right? Whoever your favorite celebrity is giving you that certificate, you can ask it to do that. Also, you can ask it to like make me Iron Man or like make me Ghibli style or make me Dhurandhar style, any style that you want. You can ask it to do it and it will do it for you. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown, right? So it will take some time, right? So it will take some time and it will generate that image for you, right? It will generate that image for you. So I'll ask it to again generate image for me, okay, of this inside a laptop, okay. So it will take some time. It will take around 10-20 seconds and it will generate for you. Okay. Is it free? Absolutely, it is free. Okay. Gemini does 100% absolute like correct image. Absolutely, it can do the 100% correct image. So let me just I don't know why it is taking time. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes 20-30 seconds, but can generate entire stuff for you, right? It can generate entire stuff for you. Okay. So it will take some time. In meanwhile, this was the bonus tool. Let's move on to the next tool, right? So folks, we learned how you can create mockups, how you can create any like image that you want, how we can write front end code, how we can write back end code, how you can become a UI developer as well, right? So now what is one remaining thing? Can you guys remember any of my other ads, right? So whatever promise that we delivered in told in ads, like let's deliver one promise everything right now, right? Either creating app in 2 minutes. So by the way, folks, who would like to create a functioning app? Absolutely functioning app in just matter of 2 minutes. Me. Acha, am I going to get study material? Folks, study material we are going to provide for absolutely free, but only for the folks who are going to attend the entire thing. The people who are present till the end of the workshop, only those people are going to get study material from us, right? And the recording, we are not going to provide any recording, okay? Okay, folks, okay. So let's create functioning app, right? Let's say if you have requirement of creating a ERP, right? If you have requirement of creating a ERP, okay? So how much time do you think ERP or CRM, creating a custom ERP or CRM solution will take? How much time and money, like people who are from IT, can you guys tell me how much time and money it will take to create a functioning ERP or CRM? Or anything? Anything for that matter. 3 to 4 months, 10 lakh, 5 months, more than 1 year, right? Multiple sprints, 10 minutes after attending the BeatNX workshop. You're wrong, Mr. Gaurav, right? Not 10 minutes, 2 minutes after attending the BeatNX workshop, okay? Okay, all right, folks. So let's create a functioning app, right? Let's create a functioning app in just matter of seconds by using AI, right? The AI which we are going to use right now is called as Claude. All the techies, folks, if you belong to tech background, if you are coding, if you are debugging, if you are deploying stuff, if you are doing data analysis, Claude is the best, right? Claude is the best by far, right? All of my friends who are working at like 500K, 600K salaries in US, they are using Claude for their work. All of my friends in India who are at executive level, they are also using Claude for their work. If you are working in IT, Claude is so far the best tool for you, right? So let's use Claude. Let's use Claude for creating something, right? So for Claude, is Claude free? Absolutely. You can see I'm also using free version Claude, right? So just go to Claude.ai, right? Just go to Claude.ai. Claude.ai, right? Just go to Claude.ai, and here what you have to do, you just have to simply explain the requirements, right? So folks, for this example, what should we create? What kind of app should we create? Should we create an inventory management app for a restaurant? Should we create an inventory management app for a restaurant? Yes, right? Just for the example, travel booking app you can create food delivery app, you can create any app that you want. For this example of right now, I'm using like example of restaurant inventory management app. Create me a inventory management app for my restaurant. This inventory management app should track all the inventories and price of that inventory. Not only that, it should be able to also track attendance of my employees, and also I have 5 locations, so it should be considerate of that as well. Okay, folks, I gave like very mediocre prompt, right? You guys can be really detailed with prompt. You guys can give big prompts in order to get better results, right? I'm just showing you demonstrating you. So I just used English language, and my hands are up in here, right? My hands are up in the air right now. Claude will code the entire thing for me, right? Claude will code the entire thing for me. Okay. Who thinks I'll get the entire functioning app in just one go, right? Earlier, folks, it used to do a lot of mistakes, right? But right now in 2026, if you are not using AI, I'm really like scared, like for what is going to happen to job of millions of people, right? Because it has become so damn freaking good. Like even best of my friends, like who are at executive level, vice president level in Fortune 500 companies, right? Even they are alarmed by what kind of development is happening in the world of AI, right? If you run a small firm, you can host entire of your code on some LLM, right? You can ask it to do changes in code, and it will do on your behalf, right? That's what is happening right around in the world. Just imagine how much salary hike or how much in demand the people are going to be who know how to work with AI. Can you imagine that, folks? Can you imagine that? Yes. Yes. So folks, so it did entire thing in the backend. It did the entire thing in the backend. And who is absolutely mind blown? It has created me the functioning app, right? It has created me the functioning app. Right now, it created the front end, right? Right now, it created the front end. So now it is creating the backend for me. Who is absolutely mind blown? It has already created my front end in just like matter of minutes, right? So I can add item, I can do anything I want, right? I already created one. You can see right over here. So it will take some time. So I created this restaurant OS, like simple prompt I gave, create me a CRM for inventory tracking of my restaurant. So you can see it is a functioning app. I can add inventory, I can subtract inventory, I can do whatever I want. Who is absolutely mind blown? Just drop in AMB in the chat box, right? So let's say I have tomatoes, I can add in inventory, right? So here I can click on what are the low stock items, what are the produce, what are the meat, like whatever I want, right? In case of employees, I can add employee, right? I can add attendance for employee. I can do anything I want. Who is absolutely manual? It took like 2 minutes. It took entirety of 2 minutes, right? You can host this and you can create multiple softwares, right? Right now in my organization, whoever needs some use case to be done, we create software on demand, right? That's how easy it has become, right? That's how easy it has become. Folks, now tell me one thing honestly, who is having confidence of building entire apps? Even without having any tech background, with having any tech background, who is having confidence of creating UI UX? Who is having confidence of creating entire apps? Me. Honestly, tell me one thing. Did you guys think this was possible? Right? No. Yes, possible with BTNX. Thanks a lot. All right. By the way, folks, I would like to know one more thing, right? We created entire app. We created front end. We created back end. We consume knowledge like in a 10x way, right? What is one more thing? Which every working professional has to do? It is data analysis. Data analysis, whatever data that you are generating, you need to analyze that data. Make sense? Make sense?